Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to be creating this look right here for Valentine's Day, and I wanted to create something that is going to be suitable for date or an evening date. So nothing too crazy, nothing too dark. And I also have used only one palette, so it's going to be easier for you to recreate and not having to jump between one palette to another. Anyway, I really hope you like it, so let's get started. Alrighty, so went ahead and did my brows and applied these shadow shields under my eyes. And for eyeshadow primer, I am using MAC Paint Pot in the color Painterly. For today's look, I'm using Too Faced eyeshadow palette Sweet Peach, beginning with the lightest shades White Peach, applying that all over my lid. And then next, I'm going with Summer Yum on a blending brush by MAC 224, applying that into my crease. And then I'm going to take the color Candied Peach and mimic the same area, basically put this into my crease. And by the way, I'm using the same brush for that. Next, I'm taking a little bit more dense brush and I'm going to take a color Delectable and apply that onto the outer corner of my lid. And I'm very concentrating only on my lid, not going over my crease area. And going back with a blending brush to buff everything out so there's no harsh edges. Alright, back to the palette with the color Just Peachy. I am applying that on the middle of the lid. And on the same area, what I'm going to come with next is Starlit Liquid is by Makeup Forever. I was at Sephora the other day and I grabbed this tester and I absolutely fell in love with it. This is basically like a liquid shimmer or a liquid glitter, I would say. It's wet, but then it dries into this very powdery finish. Absolutely love it. It's so fine and it dries very fast, and they have few beautiful shades. This one's actually is in Golden Champagne. Absolutely do love it. So next I'm going to come in with a little bit of concealer by Tarte in the color Medium Light, just to clean up that under eye area. I will come back later with a little bit of a lighter shade as well to brighten up. And for my liner, I know I am so super boring, but I try to use something else, but I keep going back to the Sephora liquid liner. I don't know what it is. I just do love that liner, and I'm a type of person, when I like something, I kind of tend to stick to it. And for some reason, my camera decided to stop recording while I was applying false lashes, but anything you have will work for this look, so don't worry about like repeating exactly what I did. For my foundation, I will be using a Makeup Forever Ultra HD Stick Foundation, and I also will be testing out this new beauty sponge by Real Techniques. This is their Diamond Collection beauty sponge. I'm not really sure how I feel about it. It's definitely very big. I almost feel like it's a little bit too big. It's kind of massive and it's really hard to get around those smaller areas, kind of like around your nose and stuff, but I don't know. I just have to give it a little bit more time to be able to say whether I like it or not. And as I mentioned earlier, here I am back with the lighter shade concealer, just to kind of highlight that under eye area. Also, I'm going to apply that a little bit on my forehead. And this one's actually also by Tarte in the color Light. And then I am going with a RCMA No Color Powder and going to set everything under my eyes, kind of bake it a little bit. I don't like to put too much under my eyes because I tend to get too dry in that area. Alrighty, and so I'm using this huge diamond sponge by Real Techniques, just to kind of set all of my foundation with that RCMA powder. And back to the palette, I am going back to the Summer Yum and I'm applying that on the lower lash line and buffing that with a clean blending brush. Next, I will be taking this eyeliner pen by Wet n Wild in the color A255. It's a beautiful violet color, and I'm going to apply it on the lower lash line as well as on the waterline. And then I'm going to grab it on a small brush, some more of that Starlit liquid by Makeup Forever, and applied it onto my tear dot area. Alrighty, so a little bit of mascara, and now we are to contour. I know I am super boring when it comes to contour as well lately, because I have been using the Bahama Mama by The Balm for so long, but I just love it so much that I feel like I have no need to be looking for anything else. But I would love to maybe try out something else. I am just super scared, because when you find your perfect shade for a contour, it seems like you don't need anything else. So anyway, so I am going back with a little bit of that RCMA powder, and I'm going to apply it right under that area where I contour, just to create that nice defined, very sharp contour. Also applying that around my mouth, just to kind of, you know, hide all those lines from smiling. And I'm going to apply that a little bit onto my forehead. Alrighty, blush number 1, because I am going to be using 2 in this video. So this one is by NYX in the color Nude To Me. Absolutely love it. It's a very beautiful kind of a mauve brownish shade. And then here I am just wiping off all of that excess powder that we applied earlier. And then to highlight, I am going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills highlight palette, and I'm grabbing the very lightest shade Snow. And again, another blush number 2. This one is a little bit more pinkish, and it's Dolce Pink by Milani. And we are going to finish everything off with a makeup setting spray by Urban Decay. And for my lips, I'm going to be using the lip liner by Huda Beauty, as well as her liquid matte lipstick in the color Trophy Wife. I've been wanting to try one for a long time, and I just never got my hands onto it. And here it is. I actually really do like it. I feel like even though it's a matte lipstick, it's not as over drying as other lipsticks out there on the market. So I like it. Anyway, so here is the finished look. I really hope that you guys like this tutorial, and as I mentioned earlier, I feel like this look is going to be perfect for either a day date or an evening date. And if you did like it, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to subscribe so you never miss another video. I hope that you enjoy your Valentine's Day. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will be talking to you guys in my next video. Bye!